Council.
365 Sportscast Network. Never an off-season.
And now, back to the best sports talk on the internet. Bob and Brett, back to you guys.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. We are 35 minutes past the hour. I love that. I love that music, Brett. I could sit there and listen to that beat all day. So we are now joined by one and only Mr. Ryan Vasey.
See, we got him on the air. Ryan, you there?
What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up,
there
buddy?
He is. First of all, did you hear me on them talk about me on WFAN today?
I did not.
Okay.
Have you?
But you heard it earlier in the show.
I did not.
No, he wasn't on the show early. No, he wasn't listening. He was waiting for he's waiting for our interview. So listen, do you even know? I don't even know if he knows because you didn't send it to the group text on that side. You only sent it over here.
You know why I did send it? Because I couldn't send it because he's not
this
an Apple user.
This is even better then. This is, well, he knows. I think it's funny because I sent him
but did you see it on Facebook? You have no idea what we're talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking
about. So here's the deal. I'm wearing a shirt that says, when it comes to the Yankees, and as the Yankees interlocking NY, on the bottom it says, I wish we knew. We would have waited to play it.
That's good.
It says, I root, and it has a plane with flames on it.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it on the group. I saw it on the group.
So,
right. But you saw, he was,
And then I sent it to Evan Roberts. I said, you want one? I'll send it to you. And they did a whole segment about how disgusting of a person I was, basically. But he said that he did like a LOL. Can I respond to him LOL? So I think they loved it. Do you have a problem with my shirt?
Yankees fans like it?
I not the shirt in particular. I have a problem with how everybody is offended about everything. Nowadays.
Right.
That's my grievance. I think half the fun of being friends with you idiots is the fact that we both hate each other's teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Horrible shirt. Horrible shirt.
Yeah, but you don't.
Nobody's doubting for 1 second.
Do you hate the Mets? Do you hate the Mets?
Do I hate? No, the Mets are like the little Chihuahua dog from Taco Bell. I hate the Red Sox, but I understand why you hate the Yankees.
Yeah, no, I do. Okay, so now Yankees win again today, 12-3. Rizzo, grand slam, Gallo home run, Stanton 2 RBIs. You guys are rolling along. Give us your thoughts on the Yankees and what they're doing right now.
I think this is a very weird year for baseball. For the Yankees and the Mets both. The Yankees are rolling along with the best record in baseball. Mets are right behind in the second best, but it's weird because there's only but 3 teams in the American League with a record above 500 outside the American League East. There's 3 teams in either league or 4 teams in either league that are more than 4 games outside of playoff contention with the new expanded thing. The Yankees have made me nervous all year. I look at this current 20-game stretch, which we're 4 games into now, 4-0, is the most important test of the year. Because it's real easy to beat up on Minnesota and teams with, I don't know if I can say shitty on your radio show, but teams with shitty pitching. But it's, 3 against Tampa, then Toronto, then Tampa, and Houston. If we come out of this, I will exhale, and I'll believe that this team is the real deal. But right now, the teams that scare me are Houston and the Mets.
Now, what's the Yankees record?
I think 48-16 after tonight.
And you're nervous, and they scare you, and you're worried about these next 3 games. That's the problem I have with the Yankee fans.
Yeah.
Give me a break, Vasey. Give me a break.
Yeah, but at what point?
Have you looked at the teams that we've faced the entire year? And the Mets, too. It's very easy to beat up on last-place teams with no pitching and no hitting.
Yeah.
You kidding? I mean, your entire division, there's not a guy above 500 besides for Atlanta. You can't tell me you think that you're untouchable and that this is going to carry on for the rest of the year, the Mets any more than the Yankees. If you think that this is that, we're ready to go, let's get our guys rested and our pitching staff lined up for the playoffs, you're ridiculous.
No. First of all, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, the second-place team in our division just won 14 straight games. The third-place team has won 10 out of 12. Now, they're making runs. I just can't believe you have any kind of issue, anything wrong with the Yankees.
And again, and with the playoff,
what do you want them to do? What else could they have possibly done?
If the Yankees continue,
I just told you, come out of this stretch against real teams on top, and I will exhale.
Yeah, I just think that, at this point, if the Yankees, if they get through that and continue to roll in any way that they are, even if it's obviously less because it's going to be hard to keep up any type of pace of 800 ball or whatever the hell it is right now. But the truth is, how worn out are you going to get along the way? And all that really matters at a certain point is that first game in the playoffs. Once you get to a certain level of you're like 20 games to get in front of people, you're in the middle of August, and like we talked about, like it's really more about managing injuries, keeping people hot without wearing them out.
Now, what do you want to do with Judge? Is it a blank check?
I felt that before the season started, I think Judge was asking a little too much, but I think the Yankees offered too little. He's not going to get, he's a 30-year-old Judge. He's not going to get a 23-year-old Mike Trout contract, but I think they could have done a little better, and I think they're going to be kicking themselves. The one saving grace is the only team out there that I think that could outbid the Yankees for his services would be Steve Cohen in the Mets, but I don't think no matter what, even if they're willing to let him walk, that they would ever let him walk across town.
He doesn't want to go to the Mets. He wants to be a Yankee the rest of his life. He's playing a little bit coy on the whole situation
we might just sign him and sit him.
He don't even care.
Minors.
But the thing is, what his number was before the season, what Judge wanted, what the Yankees didn't want to give him, and whatever their number was, now it's higher than what his number was. He just added years, and he just added numbers.
Absolutely. I don't think it was the annual value. I think it was the years. Yeah. I think he was trying to get paid to like 42. But you know what? They should have paid. They should have paid him because now they're going. Because now they're really.
They tried to pay him. He was betting on himself. He put all his chips on green and it hit.
But the problem is,
it's also June, and it's. I'm not going to root for the guy to get hurt. I mean, it's unbelievable. This is a career year. It's beautiful.
If he does get hurt, we'd like to do with the whole team in a plane.
Does he take the team plane?
No, but we all know that. First of all, if there was a plane crash, Judge would just walk out of the flames like he was like in a superhero movie, and everything would be fine. He'd be carrying all the Yankees on his back, just like he's been doing all season. And they'd walk out and they'd make game time.
Or it could end like the Avengers.
And you'd hit your bet. I don't even want to hear it.
Oh wait,
that's where the Yankees go.
So now, do you want to see yes or no? Do you want to see the Mets in the World? Would you like to see the Mets in the World Series?
I think at this point, the way it looks right now, I think it's inevitable. I also think that, you're barking at me, but the Yankees have been having this year a hard time hitting good pitching. You guys have the record you have, and you don't even have DeGrom or Scherzer. Yeah. You got a formidable. But then, I've got Nestor Cortez, who's somehow the American League Cy Young candidate that he is, and Garrett Cole, who can't throw without sticky stuff.
You're like Tom Brady complaining about his life. It was an all right life.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. It's very, very enjoyable to come home and watch this team every night after work. It's just. You watch every night. You see things that you don't see if you're just reading the headlines and catching it on. They struggle against good pitching. The thing is, this staff, the same guys who pitched last year. I don't understand how suddenly, Nestor Cortez is going to be in the Cy Young voting this year. Nestor fucking Cortez.
Whoa,
weird.
Whoa, we let you say the one. Come on.
No, you can say whatever you want.
Sorry. But Nestor Cortez, Jameson Taillon is suddenly living up to his potential. I'm sure Jordan Montgomery tonight.
No, he's probably using the same Yankees program they've always been using that Roger Clemens and Andy Pettitte started. And that's the, just use needles. That's fun.
Now, what moves do you think
there's any of that?
What moves do you think the Rangers have to make to get past the Eastern Conference Finals next year?
Anyway, no.
But yeah, so listen, so I can wear this shirt 4th of July, your party?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. All
That's good, yeah.
I'm not going to wear it.
Yeah, what annoys me more than the shirt is the people who are crying about the shirt.
Yeah, I think they loved it, though. I think they loved it because he even said, can I
But
type
people
back
aren't. You and I think it's funny to be horrible. I mean, God only knows what people would think of us if they could see the private text messages we send to each other. Other people don't think the horrible things we say are funny. I don't think they loved it. I really don't. But I don't care about it. You're welcome to wear it at my 4th of July party, maybe.
We had a couple. I've had mixed reactions from people, and like my wife hated it. She made it. She still made it, and that's why I love her. I love you, babe. But she still made it, and she hated it. Oh, she loved that.
She made it.
She loved that. They hated it. She said that they think I'm a disgusting person.
Yeah.
I just like the fact that they were discussing us on me and my shirt, and I invited them on the show. I wrote them an email back. I was like, "Come on the show." Please.
Any press is good press.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
I'm not running for office here. That's down the line. Down the line, I'm running for mayor, but not now. So, all right. So, hey, Ryan, thanks for checking in. We'll have you again in a couple weeks for the Yankees report because God knows, we're not watching the Yankees with them winning all this.
We got nothing for you.
And,
all right, and congrats on Alonso tonight. Looks like we both finished.
Yeah, well, that's the best part. It's going to be, maybe an Alonso Judge MVP race summer, along with,
Is Alonso really in the running for MVP over there?
Yeah, he's probably leading the race.
Yeah, I mean, what has he got? 60-something RBIs?
Yeah, he's got like 19, 20 home runs
tonight. And he's just...
If we're being 100% honest with each other, we are on a collision course, the Yankees versus the Mets. And neither one of us are thrilled at the prospect of losing to the other guy.
I want no part of it.
I don't think that's the collision course. I think our collision course and our big problem is that we're both set up for total failure and that we both should be in the World Series, or at least the Mets should be facing off against the Dodgers, and now the Yankees should be rolling over anybody.
I'm expecting the Mets to lose on Old Timers Day, but like the Old Timers game, and they're playing each other.
Let's get through this stretch. We haven't seen Houston yet. The playoffs end today. It would be the American League East, Minnesota and Houston. That's who would make it right now.
Talk about
a very weird year.
A ratings bonanza.
Yeah.
So, all right, Ryan. So we'll see. I'll see you on July 4th.
Yep.
And is you bringing fireworks?
Yeah, let's try not to burn the place down this year.
The garage is filled with fireworks. Don't worry about that.
All right, you got that? Just you want to state your address for us? No, just kidding. All right, Ryan. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, man.